Right, hi there guys. So this is Facebook Live for Anytime Fitness Basingstoke, and what am I going to talk about today? Okay, so I'm just going to answer a few questions that I've received over the last few days and just general conversations. One of the things is, I guess one of the most recurring question is, I'm getting small. I'm getting small. I'm worried about losing size. I've answered this on an Instagram channel, and I've addressed this over emails and things like this. But just to reassure everybody, obviously the way the muscle works through adaptation and stimulus. Okay, so we have to generate a stimulus for the muscle to create what's called hypertrophy, and that process itself is the process where you generate new muscle tissue. Okay, now that does not happen only by using heavy weights. It happens by taking the muscle to a limit or a fatigue or a point where it has to force adaptation or metabolic adaptation, so it has to generate new flesh, new tissue. It has to be taken to a new level. Okay, and this is something that happens even if you're at the gym and you go every single day and you lift heavy weights all the time. Eventually the muscle plateaus because it gets used to that. So now changing and going into a lighter weight sessions, but where the volume is incredibly high and the rest period is very different, and the angles that we use and the volume over the week for the workouts can match the total weight lifted over 6 reps. You can match that over maybe 20-25 reps. So I'm not concerned, and I wouldn't be concerned about losing muscle. And also one of the biggest thing really is your diet. Okay, are you eating well as if you were before? You know, if you're not, then of course your food will, your body will not have the building blocks to generate muscle or to protect muscle. So if the ratio of protein goes down, okay, and we start consuming a tremendous amount of sugars and fats, then of course we're not going to retain muscle mass. We are going to lose some of the muscle mass, and we're going to create fat. So that's really, really important, guys, to remember. It's not all about the weights. Okay, well, it is, obviously. Lifting weights is important. I know I get shot down if I say something like that. But, also food and nutrition is really, really key. The next thing that is really important, and I wish you guys to understand, is if we are changing our training programs, if you look at the periodization of training, we're not always going to lift at a maximum. Okay, so there are moments where there may be 5 to 6 weeks where we're lifting heavy weights for 3 to 4 reps, 5 reps, and then the program moves on and you start to move maybe into an 8 to 12 rep situation, and then perhaps you then have a couple of weeks of deload and you start the process again. So this is a good time for your body to heal and kind of lose inflammation a little bit. One of the things that is really important as well, you're going to lose some water retention. Okay, so because your body will be less inflamed, okay, and hopefully that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You want your body to be able to do that. Okay, so let's make sure that your food is on point and your training carries on. The other thing is, use this time to change your goals. Okay, so if you can shred a bit of fat by having more cardiovascular activity, higher intense weights, join some of our online classes. I mean, we've got AFTV now, which is a fantastic way to keep in shape and stay in check with us and continue to see us working with you guys. Okay, so that's really important thing, I feel. The next thing is the motivation to train. Oh, my goal, I don't have a goal anymore. Guys, you always have a goal. The goal is yourself. Okay, you should never train for somebody else, and you should never train for kind of moments in time, unless you're obviously doing a photo shoot, you're trying to peak, or you're doing a bodybuilding show, you're trying to peak, or you're doing a specific competition in terms of sprinting, running, powerlifting, and of course you build to peak. But for most of us, it's training to be healthy, training to keep your mind positive, and training to generate really good endorphins. Okay, and we can do that with any weight, anywhere. Okay, as long as we are connected and we can share workouts and be a large community, you're not training alone. You know, we're all still here. We're all still here. We're all still very focused, and we all still want to provide the best we can to everybody. So there's tons and tons and tons and tons of workouts from home. There's tons and tons and tons of classes available, and let's use that to increase our fitness level. Let's increase the cardiovascular level. Let's get lean. And let's enjoy actually cooking some food, because we don't have to. We have the opportunity and the time now to sit at home, perhaps, and go through some good recipes and learn how to cook, learn what your body really likes, and you'll find that good food will stop making you lethargic, and it'll make you motivated to train. I've just did a recorded footage for something else, which was for working from home, and I can't stress this enough. Okay, you know, get up early, or get up at the time you normally would in the week when you'll have a normal working week. That will really, it's important, because if you're going to start getting up late and the day starts to slip by you, so does the training, so does the food, so does your food choices. It all slips back from that. I have seen it, I have been through it in my life in the past. Okay, it's very important that if you on a normal weekday you get up at 6 a.m, 5 a.m, 4 a.m, 7 a.m, whatever time that is, you continue to do so. Okay, and you get up, you have your coffee, you have your things, and then you have your meals, and you schedule your training at the same time you normally would, or just a time that's convenient for you guys. Okay. Right, so those are the main two questions I wanted to address. I know that there are lots and lots of other questions, but for all of you guys, obviously, and women that are worried about losing shape and toning, that doesn't have to happen. Okay, we can still provide good workouts. I mean, we also have a great workout app, okay, that can give you access to many workouts ideas that you can run from home. Or, like I say, continue to contact us, and we are here to help. Okay, thank you very much. Have a lovely day, and I'm actually enjoying the sunshine as much as possible. Small gift.